Well, as we told you at the top of the show, one of the scores of people hurt in the terror attacks lives in Battle Creek.
Sebastian Bellin is originally from Belgium. He was in the airport when he was reportedly thrown some 60 feet in that blast. 24-Hour News 817 spoke with Bellin's family tonight, and Evan's in studio with how Bellin's recovering.
Yeah, Brian and Marley, Bellin had surgery on his leg for an open wound fracture and is expected back in surgery to remove debris from his hip. But the good news, he is expected to fully recover, and telling his family today he's happy to be alive. It's a horrifying image, the aftermath of the attacks in Brussels. The victim seen here, Sebastian Bellin of Battle Creek. Family here still reeling from the attacks that have hit home.
For me, it was extremely emotional to see him lying there, to look at it and see him being hurt there and then not be able to do anything to help, being so far away.
Bellin is originally from Belgium. He played pro basketball there for more than a decade and often travels there for sales work, as he was today. He and wife Sarah, along with their 2 daughters, moved to Battle Creek just this past summer to be closer to her family. Your sister, how's she doing? I mean, this has got to be really difficult.
It is. I've talked to her a couple of times today, and she's definitely upset and worried about her husband, but holding up pretty darn well, I think, all things considered.
Bellin and his wife first met at Oakland University, where he played college hoops. His former coach on Twitter today asking for prayers.
You know, we're so lucky every day to be able to just walk to my car and to be able to drive home. To just have it this close, it's really, really sad.
As the shock of this tragedy still sinks in, Bellin's brother-in-law says the focus now is solely on Sebastian's continued recovery.
He's a wonderful dad, devoted businessman as well, hard worker. It's lifted our spirits to know that the outlook is positive at this point in time. We're just looking towards that, I guess, and not trying to dwell on any of the negative at this point.
Now, Bellin's wife has asked for privacy, but as you heard there, she is doing okay considering all that's happened. He will remain in the hospital. I checked with family not long ago, and they say they are expecting an update from doctors as early as tomorrow. But you see that image of him lying on the ground at the airport. It's been seen by people around the world, and you realize how close he was to that explosion. They're thankful and grateful that he's alive.
Of course.
And you realize, too, the ripple effects that kind of violence has. It reaches everybody, including folks here in West Michigan.
It really does. And as I said before, they're just trying to stay positive and focus on the fact that he is alive, he is recovering, and he's going to survive this tragic attack.
Yeah, that's the good news.
Yeah.
Thank you, Evan.